It is a good question. What is noticing? Noticing is one of the many views that second language acquisition researchers have about the mystery of language learning and what it takes for someone to become a proficient language learner and user of a particular language. Noticing itself is part of the cognitivist approach to second language acquisition. And it's all about the deep processing that our students do initially in the classroom, but hopefully as we make them independent learners, what they also do outside of the classroom to turn the language that's all around them into intake, meaningful language that they have processed, which then will at some point come out as output. Now, that output might not be absolutely the same as the intake that went in. That's part of their developing into language. But noticing is really about helping our students to attend to the language that we think is important for their language development at a particular point in their learning, and enabling them to use that language in a way that is communicatively competent and successful. Well, it's my view that to go about creating effective noticing in our lessons, that the first thing that we as teachers need to do is have at least a basic understanding of what noticing actually is. So step one is to become a little bit familiar with the term noticing, to understand where it comes from, and then to look at ways in which we can incorporate it in our own teaching. And that's what this masterclass is all about. Ideally, at that point, we'll then be able to hand it over to our learners to make them more independent language learners by enabling them to notice language for themselves, to attend to it, to process it, and for it to then therefore become part of their language output.